Good morning. Today we're going to add and subtract rational expressions. So when we're doing this, please remember to add and subtract. You need common denominators. When we're subtracting, we have to be very careful that we distribute the negative. And then we want to simplify at the end. So simplify if possible. So when we're doing exercise A, this is nice because when I'm looking at the denominators, they're a match, they're a match, they're a match. So we are going to add or subtract. So it looks like they're all adding. Add the numerators, keep the denominator. So we get 15 over 5, and then we simplify if possible. So 15 divided by 5 is 3. For B, we have 3 plus 5 is 8 over 2x. Can that be simplified? Yes, 2, 4 over x. And for the next one, we have 2x plus 6 over x plus 3. Can that be simplified? Let's see, we'll take out the GCF of the top. We're left with 2 times x plus 3 over x plus 3. Those divide. Our final answer is 2. So now we're going to do the same thing, except now our denominators aren't a match. So our first move is going to be to get a common denominator. So get a common denominator. We've done this already when we have solved equations. We've worked on getting common denominators. So now we have to multiply the fractions by what they need. So we have 3x over 5 plus x over 15. Our common denominator is going to be 15. So we're going to multiply this one by 3 over 3. When we do that, we get 9x over 15 plus x over 15. Because it's not an equation, we don't cross out the bottoms, we keep them. So we have 10x over 15. Can that be simplified? Sure. On your calculator, you can put in 10 ABC 15. They both divide by 5, so we get 2x over 3. For B, we have 3x over 4 minus x over 6. What's our common denominator between a 4 and a 6? Good, it's 12. So we'll multiply by what they each need to become 12. So 3 over 3, 2 over 2. We'll multiply them. So we get 9x over 12 minus 2x over 12, which is 7x over 12. That can't be reduced, so we're done. How about a 9x and a 6x? So you're thinking what the common denominator would be between a 9x and a 6x. Good, you came up with an 18x, very nice. So 2 over 2, 3 over 3. So we have 8 over 18x plus 15 over 18x equals 23 over 18x. Can that be simplified? Nope. So it's done. When we're looking at exercise 3, it says which of the following is the least common denominator? So we're comparing a 5 over a 6x and a 3 over a 4. So what is the least common multiple? So 24 is too large, 4 is too small, so we're between 12 and 12x. So if I multiply this by 2 over 2 and this by 3x over 3x, I would agree that it's going to be a 12x. What is the perimeter of a square whose side length is x plus 1 over x minus 2? Remember, perimeter means sum of all sides. So the perimeter of a square is they're all equal sides, so we're adding them all together. You could either write it 4 times, or we could say it's 4 times the side of a square, so p equals, or we can do x plus 1 over x minus 2, 4 times added together. It's much faster to multiply by 4. Remember when we're multiplying, that's over a 1. So we get 4x plus 4 over x minus 2. The denominator does not change. So it's choice 1. They tried to trick you with some of those choices. All right, so now we're just going to go through. We're going to practice adding and subtracting them. So there's a lot of examples here. I think we'll just do a few. So on number 1, we need to get common denominators. So the first fraction has to be multiplied by what? Good. It needs a 3 over 3. So we're going to multiply. So multiply this one by a 3 over 3. So I have 9a plus 15 over 6 plus 5a over 6. Combine like terms, I have 14a plus 15 all over 6. There is no like terms, so that's my final answer. We'll do 3 next. Getting a common denominator would be 12. So multiplying this one by 4 over 4. So I have 44b over 12y minus 4b over 12y. When I subtract, I get 40b over 12y. When I reduce, then I can divide them each by 4. So I get 10b over 3y. You could also put 40 ABC 12 in your calculator to see if it works. Let's go with 5 is a great one. So this is the first time we're looking at subtracting a binomial. So they have common denominators. So basically what I'm thinking is this, minus parenthesis 5x minus 8 all over x plus 3. Distribute the negative. So we have 20x plus 7 minus 5x plus 8 all over x plus 3. We combine like terms. We have a 15x plus 15 over an x plus 3. If you wanted to write it as 15 times x plus 1 over x plus 3, that would be fine. Either answer is okay, whichever one you like better. Seven is a good one because it shows you how we have to factor and reduce. So they have common denominators, so that's nice. So when I add them, I get x plus 3 over x squared minus 9. So we get x plus 3, the bottom factors to x minus 3, x plus 3. We can reduce like terms. Please be careful. This is where people make a mistake. There's the x minus 3 is left on the bottom. Make sure you keep it on the bottom. A 1 goes on the top. For 9, we have 5y plus 50 over y plus 5. Factor to get 5 times y plus 10 over y plus 5. Or you can keep it because they did not reduce. So either answer again is fine. Let's take a look at 10 just because that one's. 10 is another good one. So there's no denominator on the x. So I'm multiplying by x over x times x over 1 minus 1 over x. So it's x squared over x minus 1 over x. So it's x squared minus 1 over x, which is, you can keep it like that, or you can call it x minus 1 over x plus 1 over x. Either one is fine. So just be careful when you're subtracting. Let's do 8 just because of the subtraction. So again, anytime it's subtraction, first we want to multiply. So this was actually a really good one. We want to multiply this one by 3/3 to get the 9. So we're distributing a -3 to a 2b plus 5. So just think about it like that. So it's 7 minus 6b minus 15 all over 9. So we get a -8 or a -6b minus 8. It doesn't matter. All over 9. All right, so that's good for your practice. Then you're going to solve the circle problems below. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a great day.